Good morning. I make you welcome. This is Enterprise Morning, reaching you from Enterprise Television from our corporate headquarters in Lagos, Nigeria. I am Henry Igwebike, and I'd love us to start, of course, with our newspapers, and just before we get into our main conversation also for today. But please do well to be part of what we do. Have a say in what we say. You can find us, reach us when you visit us at enterprisetvnews.com. You may equally like, comment, and follow us on all our social media platforms at Enterprise TV7. I'm very so honored to have with me, joining me via Zoom from Lagos State, Nigeria, the barrister Tunji Abdul Hamid, a barrister, law, and a public affairs analyst. Good morning to you, barrister, and welcome to Enterprise Morning today. Thank you so very much, barrister. I am loving your heart. You're a chief now, a barrister. Is it okay if I can add chief? Chief barrister. Very well, sir, barrister. All right, so let's kickstart today, interestingly, with the first daily on our desk. And this is coming from the Daily Trust newspaper. From the top strip, we have National Assembly okays 14 years jail term for sexual harassment in schools. And ex-NSA Abdullahi Muhammad dies at 86. The cholera kills 10 in Adamawa local government. Nigeria rejects the country of particular concern designation. And the big story we have here is contractors protest at National Assembly for second day. Barrister, yesterday something funny happened. The whole House of Reps, representatives in the National Assembly, said they were going for 1 week of leave because of their security, because of the protest by contractors who rebuilt the National Assembly where they were seated, and they said that for their security they would go off for 1 week. When I was going through that story and I watched the video, I was thinking to myself, do you think it really makes sense if the National Assembly members, most of them are not even the contractors, that have people protesting on behalf of them? What's your take on this? It's my submission, but what's your take?
Henry, I'm not sure they will be going on leave because of the people who are protesting. I'm not sure that is the case. And if that is the case, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, because they had that going. They actually made that known, and it was accepted by everyone. They were going for 1 week.
So because you said so because you see Natasha's video wherein he said she was going for 1 week. Probably they all have that intention of going for 1 week to rest. Probably that protest is a coincidence. But unfortunately, as a leader, even if you want to go and rest and there are agitations, you ought to step back and then address it before leaving. I'm not sure it's all of them that will attend to it. But the word I'm saying, in that that is the truth, is that look, that protest could bring in insecurity to them. That's unfortunate. How about Nigerians who have been going around with that security or this one? who have been facing all kinds of challenges. So we abandon our jobs and then and say because we are afraid that there is no protection for us. That's the situation. That's what the country you have. People in authority who are supposed to provide this security often see it as use it as even against themselves, knowing that they are even indicting themselves of not being able to do their job. For me, it's unfortunate, Henry. I won't say more than that. It's unfortunate that they are not ready to stand pressure. They are not ready to confront and then even address issues that have been brought before them, if your story is correct.
Very well said, because it's actually very so unfortunate that they were asked to go for leave for 1 week because of their security, while there are deeper security matters that they have deliberately refused to talk about. But let's... Yes.
Let me ask this question. If they go on leave now because of this, are they going to prepare for that security to assist, or they just want to go and while away time and last somewhere?
Well, they actually said, yes, Barrister, they actually said that, they actually said they were going for 1 week so as to allow the executive to settle the contractors before they now come back.
Oh, they want this executive. Are they not supposed to even put pressure on the executive to be able to do it? And you know when they are working, that the executive will be able to say, look, okay, or they will be able to put pressure on the executive to be able to do it. It's unfortunate that people we have in authority don't even know their job. They don't know what it takes to be a leader. Some of them, or anyway, in any way, some of them just by chance, because of the nature of the country that we are, because of the level of our operation in Nigeria, we are in, once we have godfather or godmother, you can get to anywhere, even if you're not qualified, even if you don't have the intelligence required, you can be there. And that's what we are seeing today. Majority of them are not even prepared for that. They just use their opportunity, either because his father is a former this or that, or the mother is this and that, or his father is a ally of a particular person in power. These are the reasons why. These are how some of them get into that office, and that is unfortunate. And that's what you see when leaders who are supposed to address issues are running away from the issues.
Because it's still very disturbing. I do not know how contract work in this part of the world, because I love to believe if someone is given a contract to do something, he is given a little bit of the money to do it with the agreement that when he is done, he should be paid the whole sum. But a situation where the National Assembly was redone or remade, and no one is paying the contractors, it's actually very disturbing, which shows that
they are saying that, look, we are not the one that pays. It is the executive that will pay. So go and put pressure on the executive, not us. But if they are not even going there and they are coming to you, you are their representative. You can on their behalf go and present their case or cases to the executive. You are their representative. You are representing them. So they can come to you and say, we are having these challenges. Go and sort it for us. Not for them to say we are leaving and until it is settled by the executive, we are not coming back. No. It is their responsibility to ensure that this is settled.
All right, Barrister, let's move on to the Punch newspaper. We have the big story here, straight onto it. Power showdown. Wike, yes, on Wike that is, block defiant as PDP BOT insist on convention. And we have a rider to that story. PDP faction locks Secretariat as BOT Wike camps hold rival meeting. Barrister, what's happening to the PDP at this point? Makinde, with the court in Oyo, has said that the PDP should go on with the convention. Wike and his men are blocking the Secretariat in Abuja and equally holding their own meeting. What is happening to the PDP at this point? Barrister, are you there? I think we lost. Oh, okay, I think we have a network issue there from our ends over from our recipient there. But of course, we hope that he would return. And just before he does that, we were speaking to the issue of Nyesom Wike and what's happening with the PDP now. And lots of people are wondering, are we seeing the imminent downfall of the PDP at this point? Remember, just before the coming of the PDP, the APC, that is, the PDP said they were going to rule Nigeria for 50+ years, according to a particular stakeholder with the party. But I do not know what's happening with the PDP now. I'd love to believe Barrister is back. Barrister, are you there with us?
I can't see you, but I'm with you now.
Okay.
Nigerian happened to...
Yes, Nigeria happened to our network. Can you see me now?
These people called, what's it called? IK, whatever. They briefly took light and they brought it back.
Oh, anyway. Okay, all right, beautiful. Awesome. So, can we write on? Okay, beautiful, fine. I can see you now. So, Barrister, I was speaking to the issue of PDP. Did you get my question, or should I repeat it?
Yeah, you were talking about the crisis in PDP. What is
exactly?
Happening?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So speak to me.
The summary of what is happening to the party is power play. The soul of the party is what is at stake. The control of the leadership of the party, who wants to take over, who wants to be in charge, is what is causing the hula baloo that you are seeing today. Everybody wants to, the Makinde, governor of Oyo State, and his ex-wife friend or political ally, Mr. Nyesom Wike, are fighting to hold the the party to themselves. I want to be in charge, you want to be in charge. That is the game they are playing. The Makinde is seeing that, look, the way parties is going, there's no leadership. He wants to take over leadership of the party. The wicked, look, we're not being carried along. We all own the party together. Even if you want to do anything in the party, we must be aware. We must carry us along. We must take decisions together. And the right thing have not been done. So let's do the right thing. If we want to resettle the party, we can resettle the party, but we must do the right thing. We must do it in the right way. That is what is the issue now. That's how you see all the crises you are seeing. The soul of the party, the control of the party, the leadership of the party, who wants to be the owner, in quotes, of the party, is what is causing the crisis. It's about personal interest, not about the interest of the generality of Nigeria, not about the interest of the generality of members of the party. It's about personal interest, personal ambition. Everybody wants to take control so that they will use it for whatever they want to use it for.
Yes, but Barrister, you agree with me that too many cooks spoil the broth, which means that when we have too many people jostling for the same position, it means that the party is in tatters. Do you see it that way? Because we can't have leaders all over the place.
I didn't see it that way. There is no problem in people fighting for one position. After all, when you want to do presidential election now, it's not only one person who contest. There will be so many people that will contest for it. So if people are fighting over a particular position, what is causing the hula baloo is the fact that people are not ready to follow the laid down procedures and the rules. So there is nothing bad in 2, 3, 4 people jostling for a position. And that's why I laugh when people talk about parties who are not able to agree on consensus candidates. It's not compulsory that you must have a candidate that is consensus. It could be it just allow a level playing game for everybody to contest, and then you achieve your aim. What is the major issue now that we're having in PDP today now? What we are having in PDP today now has to do with the issue of some people complaining about being neglected, about the attempts to neglect them. What is it? In September 2027 or 2028, there are congresses everywhere in PDP states, or let me say Nigeria, because the PDP appears to be everywhere in the country. So they have state congresses. Unfortunately, 4 states congresses were suspended a day to. It was the chairman of the party, Damagun, gave a notice a day to that Congress, that the congresses from Akwa Ibom, Ebonyi, Imo, and Cross River, is it? Yeah, I think Anambra is there. I'm not too sure. Should be suspended at a further date. And then it was not aired. So what is the essence of the Congress? Is to elect people who become who will take over leadership of the party in the states. And they are not able to do that. So that means they don't have executives in those states. And they are saying, look, you cannot go ahead with the convention when we have not even done our own Congress. How do we participate in the convention? That is the point they are making, that look, you are trying to strategize us, you are trying to take us out of the system. Let's do our own Congress. Then you can fix a date for the, or even before this convention, this 16th of November, we can fix our own and do our own, and then we'll continue and join you. But those who are, it appears those Mawagu and Co. are not interested in allowing them to do that, because they believe that those people from those sides are supporting the Federal Minister Capital Territory, Abuja, and therefore whoever that comes from that place will not be loyal to them, will not align with their interests. So rather than allow them do their things and they do election at the whatever and get what you want to get, they want to shut them out. They went to court. Court the constitution says there must be Congress in all states. We have not done our own, and they want to go ahead with convention. This is against the law of the party. So therefore, stop them from going ahead with the convention, which the court accepted. And then thereafter, the other camp also went to Ibadan and obtained another order, ex parte, and they said to say, look, go ahead. Meanwhile, the one that obtained in Abuja was based on a argument of, in fact, the case went normal. The trial, everything, there was an argument for the party. So which means it's a judgment, the one in Abuja. The one in your state is by way of ex parte application. Ex parte means me and you and the judge alone. You that is looking for something, you are the other party who are asking something against them, will not be there. It will
so
be
which one
between
stands?
you and the judge. If the judge,
so yeah, so which one? Which
judge,
one stands, barrister? Which do you think should be more respected? Is it the ex parte order or the one from Abuja?
The answer cannot be yes or no in Nigeria. Nigeria, if you are talking about a system that works, there should not even be another case in Ibadan. So the issue of which one stands, my worry now is this: the party is going to a level where what happened in Plateau State, what happened in Zamfara State may likely happen. That's my worry. It's not about conducting the convention. It's not about not going ahead. You can go ahead with the convention. You can do it. Then what will be the consequences thereafter? There was Congress in Plateau State against the order of courts. And they went ahead and did their congresses. And those people elected, they nominated candidates. Those candidates won the election. All of them today have been taken out. Or the ground that the Congress have brought the executive who supervised their election at the primary was not properly done. And therefore there is no structure in the state, and therefore they cannot contest election. So that's the point I'm making. This is an issue that should be mutually settled. But I tell you, it's difficult. It's going to be difficult to settle it. You know why it's going to be difficult? Because it's not about interest of the people. It's not about the interest of the party. It's about ego. It's about interest of individuals. So and it's about people who are not sleeping, who are pretending to be sleeping. Can you wake them up? You cannot.
You can't.
So some people are bent. They have their plan, and no matter what you do, they will still bring another thing up that will scuttle whatever they want to do to achieve their own gain. So both of them, they are all fighting for their personal interest. It's not about the party. It's not about the members of the party. It's not about the interest of generality of Nigerians. It's not about the interest of the members of the party. I mean, the interest of individuals.
But my fear, barrister, sorry to interject. My fear now is with all of these ego wrestling here and there, do you think the PDP would be ready for 2027? Or would we see another case of Tanzania or Cameroon where the ruling party will now take 99% of the vote because the opposition is not even ready? Because PDP is the only opposition we have. So what's your take? Do you think PDP will be ready?
PDP is not the only opposition that we have.
No, the biggest opposition we have. The biggest opposition we have.
Are you agreeing to that now? Because before now, you people believe you said the Labour Party is also is a main opposition at that time, and then now when the people are changing it to say PDP is the only, and I don't even believe that the party should be the party alone should be the opposition. The people of the country can also act as opposition. They can also challenge if the government is not doing well. They can also come and say, look, notwithstanding that we don't have strong the other opposition parties are not having their houses in order. They have a candidate who can do the job. So notwithstanding, we will support him. So the people should also be a part of the opposition, not the party alone. So as it is now, it's difficult to answer your question because from what has happened in the past, you will see PDP having this kind of crisis or whatever. Few days or weeks later, you will see everything come back to normal, and everybody will move again. So I cannot, because I know before 2023 or 2019, in fact at that time they said PDP is dead completely, that there won't be any PDP again. Then the Senator Bola the Reconciliation Committee came on board, and everything went well. Was it before 2023 or 2019? I can't remember. And they were able to compete again. Even recently, before this another one, there were crises regarding not being able to hold the next meeting. They will not be able to hold this and that. People thought that would be the end of the party at that time. They were able to withstand it and then settle it. So it may not be the end of it completely, because as we speak today, notwithstanding the crisis we are seeing at the national, they still have a strong presence in some states. In my state, for instance, yes, PDP is more stronger than the APC. I'm telling you.
but APC is the ruling party, and they are the one in charge of almost everything. And if they conduct another election, APC might win in Kwara. So what makes PDP strong in Kwara?
Who's in charge? Who's the governor? The current president, the current minister of defense, or the minister of defense, state of defense, whatever. He was a current governor in Sabah. So when he lost, He lost his second big time. He was the sitting governor. When PDP lost election to APC, PDP has about 20-something governors. APC has just about 5 or 4. I can't remember the number of governors they have. And they won. So it's not about the number of governors or the number of states you are controlling. It's about the people, about election. Even though we don't have confidence in our election in this country. We don't believe that election counts. But sometimes it works. So the fact that a governor is in the... And that's why I disagree with people. Whenever they talk about they classify a state as an APC state or PDP state, just because, not because of majority of the members, just because the governor is in APC. That state, to some people, is an APC state. No, I beg to disagree. And that's why I'm giving an example of Kwara State. In Kwara State, it's an APC control state, but the PDP has more stronger presence than the APC in the state. I'm telling you.
Well, I just hope that that structure will be translated.
Giving a free and fair election without any intimidation, without any glitch that will change anything. I tell you, the APC cannot win the PDP as it is in Kwara State.
All right, Barrister, I'd love to just do one more question on the PDP thing, because I think it's very important. Opposition is very key to our democracy, because we wouldn't want to slide into the Tanzanian issue where one party won everything, or Cameroon where one party rules forever. What do you think is your take?
If all of you are supposed to participate, who are supposed to also checkmate the ruling party who is not doing well, fold their arms, and then they're expecting that it must be PDP or APC or ADC or SDP that must make it happen. Then we are deceiving ourselves. The party alone cannot make it happen. They those that make it happen are the people of the country who are not happy with the system.
Yes, but Barrister, I've asked you this question several times. I'm yet to get a concise answer to this. Yes, Wike works with the APC. His soul, body, and blood, everything around Nyesom Wike is with the APC. And remember when he was answering a question on national television on the genocide in Nigeria by America, he said that the money he is working for is this and this and this, which means that the whole of himself is with the APC. Why is he still present with the PDP? Why can't the BOT... this man is a virus to us. If we leave him out, things will be better. What is difficult getting Nyesom Wike out of the way exactly?
Henry, why is it that only Nyesom Wike you are seeing?
Yeah, because he's the biggest guy. Barrister, you and I know he's the strongest. He's the biggest stakeholder.
How are you not seeing Seyi Makinde? How are you not seeing Ayo Fayose? How are you not seeing Autumn? How are you not seeing Chibode George? How are you not seeing these G5 people? I'm trying to remember the G5 people and those who are following them. You see, it's not about Wike suspension or removal from the party. It won't stop anything. It can advise. The crisis we are seeing today now. Did you see him directly involved in it? Directly.
Yeah, his men.
Did you see him there?
Yes, but Barrister, his men are the one occupying the secretariat in Abuja now.
Now, if he sacks now, his men will now also be sacked together with him. His men will not, or his men will not listen to him again because he's no longer a member of the party. So if he's inside that, if he's doing directly now, I would say yes. Indirectly is using people who you see as members of the party, who are supposed to stand firm and say, look, we have the interest of the party, but the interest they have is the interest of the person, individual, where their bread will be buttered. So as long as we have people like that will follow people, whether they are inside or outside, they can control anything. They can control anything. So it's expulsion or suspension from the party may not change anything, because those who work for him will still work for him, even while outside the party. And the evil that's happening now, or the what they are doing now, they are able to achieve it because people within the party are doing it for him, are ready to do it for him. You did not see him directly inside this fight, even though everybody knows that he's the one behind the scene. So it's as if it's not. What are you talking about? There's so many. If you want to sack people who have done anti-party, you properly sack half of the majority of the stakeholder of the, or 80% of the majority stakeholder of the party. Even Damagun that is talking today now, Damagun worked with a Wike in a few months ago. He was with Wike a few months ago. They were working together, even though not directly. There was an allegation of that effect. You remember the last crisis of this nature? It was Damagun and Anyang that are on the same page. They were suspending other people. So it is about people's interest. Until everybody put their interest, or they must have interest, but that their personal interest must not be above the interest of the generality of the members of the party. But what we are seeing is that we have a country. We are in a country where individuals are the party. Where individuals are the. Can you imagine? Look at the way and manner the suspension is coming up and down. Look at how they are suspending themselves. For a party to even sit and take decision, must there not be proper notice? Can you just get judgment on Friday, and in the early morning of Saturday, you say you are holding a meeting? How do you bring everybody together at that meeting? What about people who are not around? What about people who are not living within Abuja? What about people who are not living in Nigeria? Are they not supposed to participate in it? So you now took the decision and say you are suspending some people. And the people say PDP suspended. Was there any proper composition of the people that will make PDP at that time to suspend? Do they even have the NWC? Do they have power to suspend ordinary member of the party, talk less of member of NWC? See, Anyanwu and Go too. They also went back and said they are also suspending the Damagu portion of it, and they are appointing their acting chairman. Can 2-3 people appoint acting chairman for a party? Is that possible? Can 2-3 people suspend the chairman of the party and other members of the party, or the other executive member of the party? So everybody just doing what this popular musician did in sang in the song that he sang in Ibadan recently when they were doing coronation. Now madness, they take cure madness. That's what they are doing now. That's what they are doing. That's what they are doing. So it's not going to help the party. It's only helping their interests. They are not. If they are looking at the interest of the party, everybody will sit down and say, "Look, what is this madness we are doing? Let's come to one table and discuss this issue." But that will not be possible because some people believe that once what they are discussing is not in line with their own personal interests or what they want to happen, they will not accept. It must be what they want. And in a group, it's not done that way. In fact, you can be, if you are in a party and you have other member in the party, and 90% of the members are saying we are going to the bush. The 10% that remain cannot say by force they must come back. That's why in democracy they say in democracy majority have their way, while the minority have their say. But in our own case in the Nigerian democracy, minority will want to override the majority, and that's why you see during the era of Jonathan or so, you see 16 and 9 greater than 16. So you get the point.
Yeah, very well, Barrister.
See them when they want to elect a governor forum that time. Somebody got 9, somebody got 16, and they said the person that got 9 is a winner. So it can only happen in Nigeria. So as long as this ego and the personal is taken to the higher level, it's not taken out of the mind of the member of the party. There's no way we can get it right.
All right, Barrister.
And going ahead with the has its consequences as well. The way things are now.
Yes, exactly. Just like you rightly said, we wouldn't have a repeat of what happened in Plateau State, where everyone thought it was okay, and when they won, it was null and void. We just hope that things will get better. The
mindset of politicians is that, particularly those who are our leaders, the mindset is that we'll find a way around it. We'll find a way around it. Don't worry, we'll move forward. When we get there, we'll cross it. We'll find a way around it.
When we get to the bridge, we'll cross it. Very well, Barrister. I just hope that things will get better. The last time we saw real party politics was in the Third Republic, when MKO Abiola was there. It was real party politics. Since then, I don't think if we'll have any party politics any longer. It's more of that time you see member of party contributing money. Yes.
This
exactly.
It's only individual that sponsor it. That must pay everything. And so if you have an individual is paying everything and you expect him not to control the party, This is the time when you see member of the party who expect that anybody that want to call himself leader must be bringing money. So once you are bringing money, you can come up and take over the leadership of the party. That's what they see. And you see, if they want to. So today now, we now have a situation whereby we now say the governor of a state or president is the leader of the party. So whenever they go to a meeting, and the chairman of the party is at that meeting, it's not in control.
It is not relevant.
He has a leader. So that's what the problem is. There's no longer superior. There's no supremacy of the party again. It's supremacy of the interest of the individuals.
Very well, Barrister. Very so well. All right, so we would leave it at this point, and just to let you know, people, that Barrister Tunji would be here on our main conversation. That is when we return. Government reinvigorates a security architecture to tackle terrorism, and that's coming from Alake. And that in a beat is still Enterprise Morning. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.